I mean, how were you originally discovered? Like, you know, how'd you go from being the dude hustling in Mississippi to getting a deal at Def Jam?
Shout out to Jonny Shipes for reaching out back in 2009. And, you know.
He just heard you on a
2007, he heard a record I dropped called Just Touchdown. And then something, and he'd been contacting me and calling me for 2.5 years trying to get me to work and work with Nipsey, and he wanted to put Smoke Dizzle on Just Touchdown and shit. And I was like, bro, you don't manage these people, because I was looking at his MySpace and I was like, you don't manage Sean Kingston, dog. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those things where over time he was so adamant, and then Nipsey had popped off and was performing on the BET Awards, and I called him like, yo, congratulations. You know, and he just held it down, man. And he introduced me to Steve-O GFC, Creative Control, Smoke Dizzle, and I had the opportunity to meet Sha Money, and that's how, you know, the whole Def Jam thing happened.
You working on Trinidad James?
Yeah, he's on the record, My Trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit gonna be turned up, the video.
A lot of people bugged out because when All Gold Everything came out, James said that he had been rapping for 7 months. Mm-hmm. But what's your take on that?
He was having fun when he recorded the record and it took off. And I remember when I just wanted to make a song, and I didn't really, for me it was just about doing something new, doing something I felt, and riding around in my car listening to it, whether anybody heard it or not. And the homie literally made a song, was having fun, and it took off. And for me, I'm excited because I had the opportunity to work with him. He on one of my records and he snapped. And as far as carrying the cadence and rhyming, he's definitely got it more together than a lot of people that I know that's been rapping for some years now.
Really? So there's a lot of natural talent.
But you never, as far as hip hop is concerned and music, like you never know, he might have been freestyling, fucking off for years, but never recorded himself. I know a lot of people that never been in the studio but have been rapping and freestyling, so you never know.
I mean, you can sort of tell by the structure of All Gold Everything. It's not, you know what I mean? It's got sort of like a chorus in the beginning, and then kind of a chorus at the end, and then just like a drive in the middle. So you can tell it's someone who hasn't really been.
But it was one of those things where it was something that wasn't traditional to what was going on at the time. It might have been unconventional, which kind of made it work. You know, it was more like, it ain't just the same rhyme scheme A and B. It actually sound like he talking to me, and it was easy, like fucking super easy to learn that shit in the club. People turn up.
I mean, you could say that's the biggest record of 2012.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, because like my pops is gold all on my chain. You know what I'm saying? And my pops is like, he get turned up. You know what I'm saying? From I don't care who, everybody knew that Pop Mile on Sweat. Woo. And so that has to be, that was definitely the biggest record of 2012, I'd say.
I mean, I was like crossover music, you know, so it feel good, man. I don't look at nothing by it, you know, not a bias. It's good, man. You make music so people recite it, and that's what they don't recite the song.
I mean, yeah, it seems kind of grimy on a moral issue and all of that, but shit, as people get older and all that, you got men who are like 50-something years old, marrying girls who's like
28.
20.